Kirsten Emmett, and I work for Nature Bridge. We're a nonprofit that does environmental education, and we're partners with the National Park Service. We operate in Yosemite National Park, Olympic National Park, Golden Gate National Recreation Area, Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area, and the Channel Islands. And we've started a pilot initiative to start using educational technology in our programming to support the PPSR, or public participation in scientific research projects that we do with our youth. So I'm excited to share, we are building a National Geographic Field Scope platform, and it's an online GIS system that is interactive, so students can input their data and visualize it so we can see trends over time. We're also trying out in this pilot tablet computers for doing field data entry, and also for using them for field guides and listening to bird songs within our programs. And finally, motion sensor cameras for wildlife tracking. And these technologies are supporting our citizen science programs, such as water quality monitoring, plant phenology monitoring in partnership with the National Phenology Network, fisher monitoring, which is in Olympic National Park and Yosemite National Park. They're reintroducing their fisher populations, and our motion sensor cameras are helping us learn about the ones that are there. And finally, macroinvertebrate biomonitoring as well. So we're in a 3-phase process. We did strategic planning. We're in the middle of our pilot, and in 2013, if we'll learn from this pilot and go into full implementation for all of our campuses.
My name is Bridie McGreevy. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Communication and Journalism at the University of Maine in Orono, and I'm also a research fellow with the Sustainability Solutions Initiative. My work here is with the Frenchman Bay Partners, which is a watershed off the eastern side of Mount Desert Island in Maine. I'm serving as an embedded social scientist in their effort to create a conservation action plan for the entire watershed. And the goal of this plan is to help promote the economic and ecologic resilience of the bay. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm helping to facilitate their stakeholder engagement. I'm also studying their group communication to understand resilience at the level of the language, and then feed back in to identify strengths in their process and potential vulnerabilities so that we can improve the resilience of these partnerships over time.
We don't need to tell them that.
Okay, I'm Emily Cloyd with the U.S. Global Change Research Program National Climate Assessment, and I'm here today to give a poster about our NCAA Net, which is our network of partners that work with the National Climate Assessment to help bring it to a larger audience. So the climate assessment is a report that the government puts out every 4 years about the impacts of climate change on the U.S., and we're trying to make it more engaged for people, both to bring the information in the assessment to communities so that they can learn about climate change impacts, and to have them bring us information about climate change in their communities, and really start to gather that information as case studies, as examples of how they are dealing with climate change. So the network that we're building, we've built a network of over 60 partners that are working with us to bring that assessment forward. They work on communication, they work on engaging people in the science. You can see the list behind me, and it continues to grow. So I'm here today to talk with people about that network and hope to find new partners.
He's a biochemist by training, but his passion is also science communication. So he left his tenure track job.
Okay, my name is Chris Stepanuk, and I work for the University of Wisconsin Extension and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. And the poster I'm presenting is a collaborative effort of the University of Wisconsin Extension, Rhode Island Extension, and Salish Kootenai College. And what it is, we have a national project where we are trying to bring together extension-connected volunteer water monitoring programs, and we have designed a number of fact sheets about the programs, not about the programs, but about things that can help the programs grow. So the fact sheets are about getting started in volunteer monitoring, training volunteers, doing quality assurance and quality control, doing data management and presentation. And we have these fact sheets where we've gleaned information from other programs and put them on our website, www.usawaterquality.org/volunteer. And they're on our main page on the right-hand side. Each fact sheet's a PDF and filled with links to get you to other great resources from volunteer monitoring programs from across the country.
I make a list of all the, I want to integrate more macro management, but it takes a lot of time and I do.
Hi, my name is Erin Drake. I am a master's student at Colorado State University, and our poster is on an NSF project that we collaborated with the National Park Service, the National Parks Conservation Association, and the Fish and Wildlife Service to figure out how to better communicate about climate change in those places, largely through place-based examples and giving real resonance and thought to how non-technical people connect to such a currently technical issue like climate change.